Hello and welcome to the final third part in our series of SolarEdge versus Enphase, where what are we be doing again?
We comparing solar generation month by month every month for the past up until September so far.
Yeah, that's right. So every single month we have been recording how much energy we've generated from our solar panels and recorded them in a spreadsheet, and I've been keeping track of that, doing lots of graphs, and we've done two previous videos. There was a 6-month one and a 9-month one, and I'll put links to those down in the description just so you can go and check them out if you want to. Those videos also give us a bit of an overview of what are the differences between our two systems. So I've got a SolarEdge system, which is a string inverter. Diara's got micro-inverters
from Enphase.
Yeah, Enphase micro-inverters. So they're a bit different to each other. So check out those other videos to see a good comparison of the two systems. But today we are here to find out who is going to win this supremely elegant trophy. And
did you get that from the trash?
No, I bought this trophy and then I stuck a solar panel on it.
Right, from the trash?
No, well, sort of. I mean, I've got a box of rubbish
trash.
in the box of rubbish in the garage.
So essentially, this is a trophy made partly from trash. That's good. Recycling,
yeah,
reusing, good.
Yeah,
and when I win it from winning, then I won't matter. That won't matter too much. I think it's just the glory of me winning. Maybe I should hold on to it for the time being.
I'll put it down here safe.
Sure?
I think, yeah, because I don't want the solar panel to fall off.
Okay, fine. Okay,
I'll have to stick it on. One thing we've not discussed yet is the latitudes of where both of our installations are. So the latitudes, like lines of latitude on the globe where we are. So Diara's installation is slightly further south than mine, and I've done a little graphic which I'll put up on the screen now. Diara's house is at 51.3 degrees and my house is at 51.5 degrees. So it's not too much difference.
0.2 of a degree might make all the difference, you know, because I'm in the south of England, so it's definitely, we all know south is more sunny. South of England, south of France.
Yeah,
South
South Pole.
Thing. Yeah. Okay, fine. Fair point.
Yeah, you should get more sun in theory because you're further south. I think you're in a slightly different zone in the UK to me in terms of where maybe I have to look that up. Might have made this up. I'm sure the UK is divided into zones, and depending on which zone you fit into, they used to define the fit tariffs using those zones, didn't they?
Yeah.
So I think I'm in a slightly northern zone compared to you, but it's negligible, I think.
Yeah, I think with that it's probably negligible.
Oh, but you get a lot of shading.
Yeah, and that's the problem with my installation, is that I have panels on three aspects of my roof. But I get a lot of shading from my neighbour at the back, and it's not the problem at the summer because the sun's quite high in the sky, but the winter when the sun comes lower down, there are trees at the back that shade my panels, especially the rear panels. So in the morning I don't get a lot of sun on the panels. I did think about asking my neighbour to cut down their trees, but I thought maybe that probably wasn't as environmentally friendly. So if I do lose, it's because I'm being more environmental, because I'm more considerate.
Yeah, you're very considerate. Yeah.
So if I lose, I'm gonna put.
I get shading too though, because I've got like an apex on the top of my roof, and by this time of year, by about 2:00, I've got no solar generation at all, really, because there's just a great big shadow across the main array of panels on the roof. So
yeah, lots of people have that problem with the shape of the apex, and sun just goes underneath it, and some people have problems with a chimney, and depending on where the chimney is, they get a lot of shade on their panels. So again, another good reason to have some sort of optimization on your system.
Yeah. But anyway, I wanted to thank you for lending me your drone earlier this year.
You're welcome.
Because I got some cracking footage of the solar installation, and we used that in the previous videos, so as you could see all my panels on the roof, including the bird poo. I just need to apologise for crashing your drone into a tree in the back garden. It was a bit of an issue. I lost control a little bit.
Didn't mention that before.
I got a video I'm just going to show you here.
Right, okay, Geek doing a sweep. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so For anybody else out there, if you are using a drone to take aerial footage, just be conscious of what trees are around you. I mean, fortunately, it made a nice crunching sound, but it did sort of rectify itself. It carried on hovering after that.
That's why the drone never flew straight again. I was wondering why it was always off the side.
I thought we'd go through some comments from the previous videos as well, because a lot of people have been putting comments on the last two videos that we did. So we've got one here. Victor Polston says, "I enjoy your accents."
I enjoy our accents as well.
What? I haven't got an accent.
Yeah, you have a kind of a more authentic, or more foreign accent, and mine's kind of more
foreign.
Just foreign, and mine's more like just straight lace.
Kevin Everything. That's Kevin Everything. Not Kevin Nothing, says, "I wish you both lived next door." Now that would be a comparison. Now I assume he means that we live next door to each other, not next door to him, because that would be a bit
Yeah, I
weird.
think it'd be a different comparison.
Yeah. Does he want us living next door to him?
I don't think he does.
No, I don't think he would.
I don't think he does.
He'd get a lot of
a lot of noise. Knocking the door, Kevin, how are your panels working out today? I think we'd have to, and also we'd have to have two identically shaped roofs. And I think lots of times houses are next to each other and have different shaped roofs. And my neighbours have a different shaped roof on one side to the other side because of whatever.
What about your wife? Does she want to move to Wales?
Next comment, please.
Next comment, right, okay. WDBX831 had an issue with a SolarEdge inverter failing after 3 years, and he wants to start a class action suit.
Bit harsh.
It's a bit of an extreme reaction to an inverter failing. Don't you need lots and lots of people having the same inverter failure for
and
that?
Also, I think most inverters have a long warranty on them. I mean, when I was doing my shopping on for panels, everybody was quoting a 10-year warranty for inverters, for the string inverters. I'm not sure what the SolarEdge one is, but I would imagine it would be at least 5 years.
I think mine's at least 10 years. I think the Give Energy inverter is 5 years, because you can buy an extended warranty on that, which I didn't because I forgot. But yeah, the SolarEdge one is at least 10 years. I'm sure it might be long. It might even be 15.
So maybe check the warranty, see what happens.
And then Roman Kuchler, I can't pronounce his... Kuchler.
Yeah. I'm lout.
From a scientific point of view, your comparison contains serious errors.
Fair point. Because it's not a scientific comparison.
Yeah, no.
It's in no way scientific.
Unfortunately, yes. We couldn't actually physically move our houses close enough together in order to do a full scientific comparison. Point taken.
There's some science in it, in the comparison, but I don't think you can say it's scientific at all.
No.
So...
We needed a third one as a control halfway between, didn't we?
Yeah,
or something?
probably need another bunch of houses as well. We need to randomise it, we need to blind it, we need to have exactly the same shoot. We probably need to buy like a whole swath of land, or swathe?
I don't know.
of land to build some houses on to do the comparison, to see which system's better.
Well, our family owns 3 houses in this village already, so we should just start buying more. I don't have a rich family. It's your family.
Buy up the village. I think we should just let's buy up the houses in village to have a comparison to
just to satisfy Roman's scientific curiosity.
We appreciate we acknowledge your comment, Roman.
Yes, and we'll start saving up for the mortgages now. Yes, okay, right. Better go on with the figures.
I think
final figures. Okay, so by the end of September, which is the end of the last video, I generated 3,617 kilowatt hours, and you generated 3,440.
Very close, neck and neck.
October then, first month, new data. Drum roll. I generated 273 kilowatt hours, and you generated 238.
I'm going to still call that neck and neck.
Close. Yeah. Okay, so November. This is a good one. November, I generated 130 kilowatt hours.
So this is a month where my environmentalism means that I have more shade. Yeah, because of my good environmentalism. Yeah, continue.
So your inferior system was shaded, yes.
Right.
And so where was I? Oh yes, I generated 130 kilowatt hours. You generated 81.
We can call it neck and shoulder, maybe.
Yeah, okay. So the next one is neck and belly button then. Because in December, I generated 116 kilowatt hours. And you generated 54. Total for the year then.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a total surprise. Who's going to win the trophy?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, right. I generated 4,137 kilowatt hours in the whole of 2022.
So 4 megawatts.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you generated 3,814 kilowatt hours.
But to be fair, that's pretty close in terms of for the whole year. So I think my summer boost has helped me stay close to you. But obviously in the winter time, why are you getting that out? Fine, fair enough. I suppose I should present this to you.
Please, yes.
So on behalf of two YouTube channels, 2 houses, and 2 different set of solar panel installations, and 1 not made from trash trophy, I'd like to present to you the winner of this very scientific-ish competition.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I'd like to thank SolarEdge and
not sponsored,
not sponsored, and Enphase for not being quite as good as my SolarEdge installation. And I will treasure this forever, at least until the end of this video. So, yes.
So in summary, it's probably what we've been saying before. It's really too close to call. We can't make any kind of conclusions about the different systems and which system is better. We can say for our 2 installations that all of us were slightly better over the course of the year. Which system and what you end up going with depends on what your roof is like and what the insulation will be like, the aspects of your roof, how much shading you have, a bit of luck as well in terms of how sunny it is at the end when the sun is. It also will be affected by what your installer is comfortable with, because if your installer is comfortable with Enphase systems, then they might want you to have an Enphase system, and that's quite important because they will be doing the warranty work and any fixing of any problems. If your installer is more comfortable with SolarEdge, then they'll probably push you towards SolarEdge.
That's a good point, actually, because I had several quotes from installers when I was getting my installation sorted, and none of them wanted to quote for micro-inverters, and at least one of them explicitly told me he didn't touch micro-inverters because he'd had a few failures in the past, and it was a lot of expense and hassle to put the scaffolding back up, get back on the roof and swap them over. So it was, I guess it all comes down to, if you made your installer use micro-inverters and they weren't comfortable with it, then are they going to be as happy supporting it long term? Are you going to get the proper support from them that you want? So I guess, it's the installers themselves probably influence people's choices of which system gets installed more than any other factor, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that videos. This is the 3rd in the series. There'll be links in the description. And if you enjoyed this, let me know. Hopefully we will do another video at some point in time. It just depends on if I can be bothered or not. But anyway, thank you very much for watching.